feel I'm down the bar. I've been around a while. I couldn't find a girl, so I'ma stick to him.
Hey, what's up, Mini Nation? It's your boy Nation. We are here with our IBA Season 3 draft analysis. This is my first season in this league, but I'm very excited. It's a league run by, I think, most people. I think it's Odds, Reckless Bat, my good friend Nick, and then Aaron, also another good friend of mine. Odds is actually a really good friend of mine as well. I've just known Nick and Aaron a lot longer. So it's kind of weird. It was kind of cool. Not weird. Cool to be in the... It's early. I don't know what I'm saying. It was kind of cool. I applied, got accepted. Pretty awesome. Felt good. So I drafted a non-me team. I wanted to try out. When I went into this draft, I didn't realize we were drafting, and there was one mod I really wanted to try out for sure. Like, I've always wanted to use it for a full season, and that would be Mega Venusaur. And so I went out and took it first round. I think I had the 5th pick. I can pull up. I'm gonna pull up the doc. I think that's just smart to do. I don't know why I didn't have the doc up before. I'm gonna have my hoodie on for the rest of this freaking episode, video, because I really don't feel like taking my hood off. I can literally go down the list between the picks. Okay, so we have the 5th pick. We took Mega Venusaur. Things that went before us were like Mew, Mega Kang, Zeroro, Tapu Fini. Mega Venusaur really fit. I guess I just really wanted it. Like, I just think it's something that's not... It's on my list of things I wanted. So I have Herbisaur here, the Venusaur, Mega Venusaur to be exact. And if I'm on Shiny, it's going to be Shiny for the rest of the season. This is a showdown-based league. And before we get started, I'm sorry. Kill a like button down below first, because you appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you're excited, keep going, keep showing the support. I know you guys like leagues, and I'm happy to be back in leagues. It's really going to be a great feeling. So Mega Venusaur just kicking things off. Space stats are pretty insane. 80 HP speed is its lowest stat. That's kind of insanity, especially since we have 100 attack, 122 special attack, 123 in defense, and 120 in Spadef with the thick fat ability. So we can eat a flamethrower if we really need to, which would be lit. I think first off, you know, one typical set that people run would be like Toxic, Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. That type of set. Something like a typical Mega Venusaur set. You could run special with its Sludge Bomb. I think it gets Sludge Wave. No, it does not. It gets access to Synthesis. You can use Sleep Powder. You get Leech Seed if you want to run Leaf Storm. I guess you can be that guy and run Leaf Storm. It gets Giga Drain, Grass Knot, Energy Ball if you needed a little extra power for Giga Drain. That's really it. Its lower tier moves aren't these moves aren't the greatest, but I mean it has moves like there's something that you can run in here. Storming Tantrum. Oh, it gets Earthquake. Never mind. I thought it was like, oh wait, it gets something. It's not really the greatest. I mean, if you want to be that guy and run Weather Ball, you can, but Venusaur is pretty straightforward. There's another way you can run it. I mean, if you want to run physical, you can. You can run Body Slam, Earthquake, Power Whip, Swords Dance. I believe it gets access to Knockoff, Seed Bomb. It just gets a lot of moves that make it really. I mean, it's not very unpredictable to see what it brings, but it can be very diverse if you would like it to be. So what I decided to pair with Herbisaur this season was just do it my Victini. We're gonna run Shiny Victini, and there's 3 Zmons. So if you see a Z Crystal next to it, it's one of my Zmons. So the Psychium Z. Victini. It's not Psychic Z move. I just put a Z move there so it would stay there. So it has access to all attacking Z crystals. But the thing with Victini is it's a pixie. It's one of those mythicals that get the 100 base stat. Oh my gosh, the 100 base stat totals. So it's 100 across the board. That makes it really, really dope. Why is Weeb just gone? I don't know why. It was like, it made me off. Just made me feel off. Okay, that was weird. So it's a signature move you create. It gets access to that. It also gets, if you want to be that guy and run Bolt Strike with it, you can. Break. It gets access to Fire Punch, which you would never run. Flare Blitz, which you also would never run when you have Create sitting there. You can use Power Punch, Quick Attack, Thunder Punch. You get, which you would never use because Bolt Strike's there. U-Turn, Wild Charge, which again you would never use because Bolt Strike's just sitting right there. Zen Headbutt gets access to Bounce, I guess, if you want to use Flying Z. There's other things you can use. there's just so much you could do with this mon. It's so diverse, it's so powerful, it's something that just can hit hard. If you want to, like, I'm obviously not going to run. If I'm running V-Create, I'm not going to run the Fire EMC because V-Create only gets boosted by like 20 points. And before everyone in the comments section, and I know this happened the last time I drafted Victini and put a Z move on it. Everyone was like, you don't realize that freaking Victini with a Z move, it's not good. It's better off with a touchdown. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what if I wanted, I don't have to run the Fire Z move, okay? I understand that you don't, it's not a thing, okay? I know that if I threw a choice band on it, V-Create will do more because of, like, here, I will pull it up and like help. Because I know it does more, but it's just so frustrating because people think I don't know how to do it, like, and I can't use Z-Celebrate, so. Okay, hold on, V-Create. V-Create, not on here, there we go. V-Create, we're gonna pretend like you are Jolly. There we go. I'll just calculate an Obama snow with the fire EMZ. I know, fire EMZ. And then we'll do Flare Blitz, I guess. So if this Z move goes off, actually, okay, good. So ZV Create does 527 to 620 to an Obama Snow. It's not very accurate because it's Obama Snow because it's gonna die regardless. But that's just throwing that out there. Alright, now let's throw the choice band on. Yes, it does more. It does more. But my thing is, if I'm running Flare Blitz, or let's say I want to run Blue Flare, I'm gonna bring a Z move because that's something I can do. But not only that, Bolt Strike, Fusion Bolt, I have Energy Ball, I have Dazzling Gleam, I have Brick Break, I have Grass Knot. I don't think Grass Knot actually does much damage with that. But Shadow Ball, Signal Beam. These are all these different diverse moves that I could run. Psychic, you can run all these different moves that have a Z move. That's why I put the Psychium Z here, because it's very rare that I'll run a Fire type Z move, unless I'm special and I would like to run the Fire type Z move for like Blue Flare. That's basically it. So, yes, I know what I'm doing if I run V-Create with a choice band. But if I don't have a choice band, and I want to just throw the Z move on there, boom, Fire EMZ. I mean, because I don't want to be locked in. Make them predict, like, think I'm banded with V-Create, and then keep going about my day. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't understand. I do know that V-Create hits harder, okay? Next up, we have Rotom, with a band, and yeah, anyway, Rotom. Yo, Rotom gets defog. I did not know this. It's hype. We're gonna run Rotom. Defog Rotom is actually really cool. I didn't draft it for that. I drafted it for its bulk. With the 107 in both defenses, we have a pretty bulky team with all of my mons being 100 defenses plus, just to start this, which is pretty nice. It's pretty speedy too with 86 speed. It has access to Volt Switch. You can use Hydro Pump. It's not one of my Z-Mons, so that's cool. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't need it. Leftovers are a really common set for this thing. It gets Pain Split. I've used Rotom before. I use Rotom Heat more than Rotom Wash, but I know how to use a Rotom, so I'm just happy that it gets defog. That's really cool because I could bring a mon later down the road, and I don't have to bring defog on it because I can use Rotom for defog if I wanted to. I have 3 defog mons and 1 spinner, so that's really nice. Next up, we have Crook, Leatherhead or Crocodile. I actually don't have a nickname for Rotom. If you guys want to give me a nickname, if you guys don't see the nickname here, I do need a nickname for it, and I'd really appreciate a nickname for it. Thank you. Next up, we have Crook. It was also a Z-Mon. I'm using that Mon in VGC right now. I'm trying to figure out, I'm actually practicing VGC, thanks to Aaron's help. I'm learning. But Crook's a lot of fun to use, and I really want to use a Z-Mon move on it, because you get 3 Mons, and it was like, okay, Crook is perfect, because it's super diverse. Rocking Aqua Tail, you can run a Dragon type Z move, you can run a Fighting, you can run Water, you can run Dragon, you can run Ground, you can run Fighting, you can run Fire, you can run Dark, you can run, and there's another one, Rock, you can run Flying, you can do all this stuff. There's so many options when it comes to a Z move with Crook, and there honestly are so many different sets that you can run with Crook, because that could be Bulky Crook, the max HP, max attack Adamant set, which is freaking hits so hard. if you let it. You can run Stealth Rock. I think he's my only Stealth Rock setter, so that's gonna be big. I may have to drop something for something else, but he is my only Stealth Rock setter, which sucks. But whatever. I didn't really think about it when I was drafting, and I'll probably drop something for something else to get it. New rocker or something. But yeah, I mean, Crook running rocks isn't the worst thing in the world. I do like his Stealth Rock set. So even if I have to rank bulky Crook almost every game, it's not that big of a deal to me. But I also would like to run the Scarf Moxie set. And even if it's not Scarf Moxie, the Z-Move Moxie set would be nice as well. Because even if I run like a 3-move bulk is like, what? This, and then like Aqua Tail for coverage, right? So the bulky physical sweeper with the ground EMZ, that thing this thing hits so hard, it's ridiculous. Like, Crocodile is a monster, okay? And I just, even if it doesn't have a lot of speed, even if it has no speed investment, this thing still hits like a friggin' truck, okay? Next we have Goodra, we're going to be rocking Shiny this season. It has 3 really amazing abilities with Sap Sipper, Hydration, and Gooey. Gooey can lower Amon's speed, Sap Sipper can make grass type moves immune, and Hydration is really cool because if I wanted to run Rain Dance Goodra, it could flourish. And if I wanted to run like a slight rain and Rotom and Goodra, I think I have another mon that, yeah, I have another mon that actually benefits from rain really well. So we'll see how that rolls out. But this thing, it was between this, like, it came down to 3. Crook, Goodra, and another mon, and I decided to give it to the other mon instead of Goodra, because I think Goodra can run on its own better than the other mon can run without a Z-move, if that makes sense. I like the other mon with a Z-move more than Goodra. But Aqua Tail, Draco, you know what this thing does. It has 150 spin def, throwing Assault Vest on there. This thing is ridiculously bulky. Special attack at 110, making it hit like a truck. 100 attack, hits like a truck. HP at 90. The defenses are a little lacking, but we wake up with that with Rotom and Venusaur, so we have things to eat up hits. And Rotom weakness, its weakness to grass. We have 1, 2, 3 options here, and then both of them are weak to grass. We're gonna keep going, just moving right along. I think that Goodra is a really good addition to the team. It fits the team really well. I don't think I got a Fairy Dragon Steel Core, but I did get a Fairy next with Gardevoir. I know I have dual Psychic types, but Gardevoir is something I really wanted to use. I've used Mega Gardevoir before, but I've never used regular Gardevoir. Now, it has bulky Spin Def, but it's kind of lacking on the defense side, which again, we make up for with Rotom. These 3 right here. These 3 wake up on the defense side. Even Crook can make up on the defensive side. Look at that. The base 80 is on the lap out with a base with HP 95. It's pretty good. But 115 Spin Def, this is a mon that can hit hard as heck. You can run Moonblast, you get Healing Wish. It can be more of a support mon now because I'm not using it as Mega, so I don't have to spam Hyper Voice all the time. So, you know, run Moonblast, you can run Memento, you can run Healing Wish, you can run Heal Bell, you can run, this thing just becomes more of a support, and I really like it. Wish, Protect, I really do enjoy those sets. So, we're going to keep moving, we're going to keep chugging along, and we got Hitmontop with the next pick. What are we at? Okay, 13 minutes, that's really good on the recording. Hitmontop, which I really actually needed a spinner. I had Defogger, but I didn't have a spinner, and I feel like if I have rocks up on my opponent's side of the field, I want to keep my rocks up on the opponent's side of the field, because Crook is my only rock setter, or hazards period. I have 2 hazard setting mon, but only one rocker. If I'm setting up rocks with only 1 mon and it dies really quick, like it could be a suicide rock setter, I want them to stay up, so Hitmontop's going to come to spin those away. Really bulky in the special defense side, runs Assault Vest. Can run Assault Vest a lot. It gets a lot of priority with, I think it gets Bullet Punch, it gets Mach Punch. Those are things that are really awesome. It gets a Fake Out. And also with its base 95 attack, it's nothing to just sneeze at because it can hit pretty decently hard. If under the right circumstances. You know, close combat's going to do a lot of damage from this thing. Earthquake's going to do a lot of damage from it. I think it gets Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Sucker Punch. This thing gets so much priority and able to hit things. And you can run Technician if you want to. Be that guy with Bullet Punch, because that does a lot of damage, not gonna lie. Base 40, what is it, 1.5 power, so that's kind of nice. So we'll see how it works with You Got Served, but the key to him really this season is just making sure that he knows we rapid spin there, chilling. Next up on the list we have Tony Stark or Scizor, who I did feel like I needed another defogger, because I forgot Rotom was a defogger at that point. I didn't know, so I grabbed Hitmontop and Scizor back to back, so I had Hazard Removal. Defog is nice. It's just something extra. This thing gets access to Bullet Punch. Technician is really the ability you run on this thing, not Swarm. But Bug Bite, Bullet Punch. This thing is bulky. This thing is bulky and the defensive side, which is something my team kind of lacked. I had a lot of Spadef walls. I drafted a lot of Spadef walls in a row, and Tony Stark, our Scizor, really helps with that. It gets access to Iron Head. I think Bullet Punch isn't better than Iron Head, but it helps a lot with priority. We have Knockoff. You have access to Roost. I believe he gets. Well, it has Morning Sun. Did not know that, but Roost has more PP, so it's going to do the same thing. Pursuit, which is a really decently good move, and Swords Dance, Toxic, U-Turn. It's a good mon overall, and I really enjoy Scizor, and I really hope that I can use it to its full potential this season. I've never used it before, and I'm really excited to use it. Actually, I really like Scizor as a Pokemon, and it's really dope. Next up, we'll rock it out. We did draft another Defogger, and here's our final. I'm not using this thing for Defog at all, especially if I have 3 others on my team that have Hazard moves, but it is a mon. That is my Z-Mon. It is my child. I drafted Noivern because I know I have Gudra on the team, and I was sitting there for a while contemplating what I wanted. I only could draft tier 4s. At the point that I was at, like in the draft, I can find it, because there was a lot of things I did want over Noivern, but they got picked. So like, it's not that. I think I wanted. Hold on. There was Exploud that I wanted. I think I wanted Golbat at one point. Drapion was on this list, and I was just like, okay, well, all those get picked up. I have nothing really to pick, so I was going through the tier list, seeing things I could take. I was like, Excelgor just in there, but I kind of want some. I don't want Excelgor. I already have Scizor. I don't really need another bug. Especially with I wanted to draft an extra bug later. The fire weakness would just be too strong. Dodrio was on that list, but Dodrio was trash. I was looking at Gligar. I was looking at Hitmonlee. I could not pick out of the 4th tier. So it came down to it. I was like, Mudsdale. No. Spiritomb's on that list. Spiritomb's still a free agent, which is kind of cool. And I was like, okay, you know what? Screw it. We're taking our mascot. So I drafted Noivern, and if I use it right, I know how to use it. I know I can win with it. I've been in a game position before where I set up a sweep with a Noivern. Like, it's possible, okay? 85 base HP with 80 to both 80 defenses. I know it's quad weak to ice, it's weak to rock, and it's also weak to dragon and fairy, which kind of sucks. But 4 weaknesses isn't too bad, especially when you have a speed of 123, which makes this our fastest Pokemon on our team. So if I need some speed, I'm bringing my Noivern, okay? Gudra and Noivern can pair well together. I've used them before on a ladder, and they actually won a lot of games with it, surprisingly. So I know that they can pair well together because Gudra can actually eat hits, whereas Noivern doesn't eat hit as well, but Noivern can hit really hard. And I know Gudra can hit harder, but, you know, with access to Draco, with the Z move, we have Boom Burst, which hits like a freaking truck. We have Hurricane, which, as I said, there's another Rain Mon that could benefit from the Hurricane if we really wanted to run Rain. It's just super diverse, and I know Gudra's just as diverse, but like, let's look at this for a second. Air Slash. Okay, Hurricane is really what we're gonna do. Flying type Z move. You can get the Dark type Z move. You can get the Dragon type Z move. Fire, Fighting. I believe. I guess normal if you want to be that guy with Boom Burst. You get the. There's another one. Psychic, Ghost. You get. There's another one. There's another one missing. There's another one I'm missing. There's another one I'm missing. There's another one I'm missing. There's a really good one too, and I'm missing. I don't know where it is. Grass. Solar Beam. That's what it was. Yeah, you can run the Grass type Z move if you want to be that guy, and I mean Water if you want to run Z Water Pulse, but it's not likely I run Z Water Pulse. Noivern's really cool. I think it's a really good mod. Obviously, I want to think highly about it because it's my mascot, but like, it's a mod I would like to flirt. Like, I wanted to do well in the league. This was kind of a meme pick. This pick is strictly. Actually, let's see if he responded to me. This pick is strictly Alpha's Mon. Strictly Alpha Drop, straight out of his team. This is strictly him. He is nicknaming this thing. If he did not. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna go I drafted Stantler because I needed 2 tier 5s and Stantler was there. It has Intimidate. And this thing's... I don't know. Apparently, it can bulk a Dragon Claw from a +1 guard jump, if I'm not mistaken, or something stupid like that. So, we're going to rock out with it. So, we're rocking Stantler. And I'm pretty sure he gets access to a lot of different funny moves. Because its def and its attack are not too far. Or special attack and attack are too far apart to the point where I could run like Calm Mind, Calm Mind, Energy Ball, Extra Sensory, Return. I think it gets access to. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it gets Return, it gets Body Slam. It gets Jump Kick. I don't think it gets High Jump Kick. I think it just gets Jump Kick. Mega Horn. It gets Sucker Punch, which is really cool. Wild Charge, excuse me. Zen Headbutt. Bounce, if you want to be that guy. But, I mean, Stantler's a kind of cool Pokemon. I want to... it might not come in a lot of games, but I mean, it'll be there. And our last pick was really interesting. I really wanted to see if I could use webs this season, and I decided to draft Leavanny. Now, Leavanny is an interesting Pokemon because, first off, it has 103 base attack. What? It has more attack. It has more base attack than a Hitmontop. Leavanny hits harder than a Hitmontop. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I was like, that doesn't make no sense. 240. That makes more sense. It hits harder than a Hitmontop. And I'm pretty sure it gets Leaf Blade. It does. It gets access to Leaf Blade. It gets access to Knockoff. It gets access to Poison Jab. What the heck? Sea Bomb? What? What? It gets access to Shadow Claw. It gets access to X-Scissor, which is sad. But really, we're here for Sticky Web. Sticky Web, Toxic, Reflect Light Screen. It's a support mon. Heal Bell. It's a support mon. Like, I'll be cheeky one week and run like Leaf Blade, X-Scissor, Leavanny, or did you get Swords Dance? Swords Dance, Agility, Leavanny. That's base 92 speed. What is this Pokemon? Anyway, I don't have a nickname for Leavanny. So if you guys want to drop a nickname for Leavanny, and I believe Rotom was the other one, Rotom and Goodra. So Rotom, Goodra, and Leavanny. If you guys want to drop it, if you guys are hyped for this season, I'm so excited. I'm expecting this mon to be my kills leader this season. I don't know why I expect Goodra to be my kills leader this season, but I just really expect it to pick up a lot of late game kills and just it's gonna be that mon or Crocodile. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those two, but we'll see. I really want to do well this season. I'm actually not sure how many games are in the season. Let's check real quick. Schedule. There are 12 weeks. So, if I want to predict how my season, let's check out who I have to play this season before I make a prediction on the season. I could pull out a win against that. I could pull out a win against that. That's going to be a toss-up. That's going to be a fun game. I think all of these are going to be fun games. I've never played a lot of these people, so it should be a lot of fun. Oh, Kurt's in my division? That's going to be fun. So is Nova. Wait, who's the NSR City aggro? I played them twice as well. Who's NSR City aggro? Is that OP Jellicent? I have OP Jellicent. No, my division's kind of fun. My division. I think I played Aki once this season. Did I play Aki once this season? I played Nick week 5. I play Aaron. Oh, wait. I play Eric, Nick, and then Aaron. That's funny. And then Rose Raidenberg. I forgot who that was already. Pretty sure it was. Oh, damn. Okay. Yo, again, should be a fun matchup. I like all of these matchups. I think I'm gonna have fun with all of them. Houston Hardens. That's frick, I know who that is. What's your name? Ashley. Yeah, that should be fun. He's in the other league I'm in as well. Yeah, and then my division's pretty cool. I like how this is going. I don't play Aki this season, but this should be a lot of fun. I really wish I played Nin. That would have been fun. Ontario Tyrannotars, that would have been fun. Nin's a cool dude. But hey, it's okay. I'm excited for this season, and I kind of want to go at least 7-5. I want to go one game above 500. We'll see how if I can pull that out, and maybe slide into a 4th seed playoffs or the lower seed. I don't know what the seedings are like. I don't know if there's like a playoff bracket main divisions rules type of. I don't know if there's like a how they seed it. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't show playoffs either. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I'll play up that. Cool. Okay, it is. It's top 4. Okay. So you guys enjoyed, kill the like button down below. If you're hyped for the season, which as much as I am, kill the like button down below, which for is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I'm gonna get the out of here. From the nation, from your boy Northern Nation. Let's get this win for the Las Vegas Galladers. Yeah.